Welcome to the Battle Drill Devotional Podcast with Captain Rob Westwood-Payne.
Today is Tuesday, the 4th of April. This week, during Holy Week, we're meditating on some of the events of Maundy Thursday and Good Friday as we journey with Christ to the cross. Will we be changed by this encounter? Our Bible reading for today is Mark chapter 14 and verses 66 to 72. Peter denies Jesus. Meanwhile, Peter was in the courtyard below. One of the servant girls who worked for the high priest came by and noticed Peter warming himself at the fire. She looked at him closely and said, "You were one of those with Jesus of Nazareth." But Peter denied it. "I don't know what you're talking about," he said, and he went out into the entryway. Just then, a rooster crowed. When the servant girl saw him standing there, she began telling the others, "This man is definitely one of them." But Peter denied it again. A little later, some of the other bystanders confronted Peter and said, "You must be one of them because you're a Galilean." Peter swore, "A curse on me if I'm lying. I don't know this man you're talking about." And immediately the rooster crowed the second time. Suddenly, Jesus' words flashed through Peter's mind. "Before the rooster crows twice, you will deny me 3 times that you even know me." And he broke down and wept. Amen. What is sin? Many of us, including many Christians, name sin as an action or a series of actions. We could even name several of them: murder, theft, gossip, greed, and so on. But sin is deeper than the action. It's a condition. It describes a broken relationship with God from which those negative actions may flow. Sin is the attitude that we know better than God how to run our lives. Peter wept because of his sin. He thought he knew better than Jesus. Any one of his 11 fellow disciples might deny that they knew Jesus, but he never would. Peter would defend Jesus to the death. But in the end, he didn't even have the courage to make a stand for Jesus. He denied him 3 times instead. Now, you might think that would be the end of Peter. Like me, there might have been times in your own life when you've let Jesus down and thought, well, there's no way back for me. But for those of us who have been beset by sin, perhaps the 2 greatest words in the Bible are those found in Mark chapter 16 and verse 7. "Now, go and tell his disciples," the angel said, including Peter, "that Jesus is going ahead of you to Galilee. You will see him there, just as he told you before he died." The angel outside Jesus' empty tomb specifically included Peter when he instructed the women to go and tell his disciples that Jesus was risen from the dead. His sin wasn't the end for Peter. It's not the end of the story for us either. We simply need to understand that we have no power to overcome sin by ourselves. Instead, we must rely on the forgiveness of Christ, just as Peter had to learn. Peter was able to start again with a clean slate. So are we. As you think about that during your day today, you might want to use these 2 questions. Do you believe God will forgive your worst sin? Why or why not? I hope to see you again soon for another battle drill.
If you would like to subscribe to Captain Rob's Battle Drill Devotional, wherever you choose to listen to podcasts, or if you'd like to receive them direct to your inbox, head to www.equippinghispeople.com/devotional and follow the instructions.